I'm really excited about this tutorial today because it's got balancing and twisting. And this particular balancing movement that we're going to do is going to not only help our balance, but help strengthen our ankles and our toes. And the twist that we're going to do is an active twist. So it's actually going to get into your core muscles in a really deeply wonderful and functional way. Now, the first thing we're going to do is start by a little bit of a toe warm up. What that means is you're going to try to get all 10 of your toes tucked underneath as best you can, and then you're going to start to bring your body weight to rest onto your heels. But if that's crazy, if you do this and all of a sudden your feet are not happy with that, you don't have to go all the way back. What you can do is just take your hands onto the floor and shift a little bit further back so you don't have your full body weight to give that much work into your feet and your toes. Now let's breathe for a few more moments. Good. Bring the top of your feet to the floor, and if you can sit back into this sitting on your heels position just for a moment, great. If not, stay on the hands and knees and just give your toes a little bit of a wiggle. Either way is great. And then come forward one more time and let's tuck the toes and let's start with our balance. So the balance that we're going to be starting with here is coming up onto the toes like so. Now, there's a number of things you can think about while you're doing this. One is balancing and not falling over. The next layer that you can think about, if you're there, is actually trying to press a little bit more into the big toe mound. So the big toe metatarsal, the mound of your big toe, press and root that down a little bit more, and immediately you'll feel those ankles align and wake up. So either decide to just not do that, focus on balance, or try to press a little bit of weight into that big toe metatarsal. Now this is the balance. This is the first variation of it. It's great. And now all we're going to do is add a twist. Bring your hands to your ribs and then feel your ribs poking out of your body, and then exhale and invite them back down. Good. Now with your hands on the low ribs like this, we're going to rotate over to one side. So feel your rib cage rotate in one direction. But you'll notice if you're not using your arm to move, right? So the more common variation that we'll do here is we use our hand on the outside edge of our leg and twist like so. That's more passive because you're using your hand to move you. What we're doing today is moving the ribs. Good, keeping it active. You can have the hands at the heart if you'd like, and then rotate from there. And then rotate your ribs back. Let's rotate in the other direction. Notice that when you rotate that it might challenge your balance a little bit because you're looking in a different spot, which is the whole point, right? We want to stay challenged when it comes to balance. So looking in other directions really helps. And then back. And we'll just do it one more time on each side. Rotate from the ribs, not necessarily your shoulders. Your shoulders are following what the ribs are doing. And then coming back. Rotate to the other side. Good, balancing, breathing. And then back, and then release. So let's bring those knees to the floor. Your toes will probably enjoy a nice little wiggle. So give them that little wiggle, rotate your ankles a few times. There you go. Now, this is a wonderful addition to any yoga practice. Just a great opportunity to improve your proprioception in your brain, as well as getting that active twist, which helps your dynamic core strength. So thanks as always for joining me. Share this video, subscribe to this wonderful channel, Heart Bones Yoga. Get on my email list so that you can actually get these movement tips right into your email every Monday. So have a wonderful week, everyone.